Welcome to Body and Health Mechanics. This is a corner called Today's Special. In this section, we will be going out into the world and showcasing an expert in their health modality. We will invite them to explain and demonstrate their field of work to give you a better understanding. Questions are always welcome. Now on to the newest portion. Hi, welcome to the channel. Today on today's special, we're going to be talking to Kelly from Simplicity, who's going to talk to us about Reiki, as she is a Reiki master. You have the floor. Thank you, Kelly. I am Kelly from Simplicity, and today we're going to be talking about Reiki. I have been a Reiki master for about 10 years now, and my interpretation, this is where we're going to start, is my interpretation of Reiki is laying hands on the various parts of the body on somebody else and channeling universal energy, universal life energy, whatever it is that you believe is coming down into this particular body. And the purpose of that is to have the energy move, because so it's usually stuck energy or stagnant energy that stays in one spot, and you bring the energy in to kind of cleanse it out. And what that does is, for example, as an example, my knee I had surgery on in 2008, and I could not have anybody touch my knee because of all the things that happened around it. Therefore, when I had Reiki done to it, somebody started with around my knee, not on my knee, and just kind of made their way in. And now it's removed enough of the trauma that I can able to have people touch my knee. All right, so now that we've gone over the definition, or my definition, we're going to talk about some FAQs, some frequently asked questions that I get a lot of. The first one is, do I have to be open to it? Do I need to be aware? Will I feel anything? That kind of thing. I guess that's 3 questions, but they're all basically the same thing. And so you don't have to be anything for it to be beneficial. The Reiki, the energy goes to where it needs to go. If you are not sensing it or anything like that, that doesn't necessarily have to make a huge difference. You might feel it right away. You might feel a couple of days later. You might be like, wow, I feel different. This emotion feels lighter. And that's usually what we're after, was the benefit of having things be peaceful. Another question I get a lot of, but it's probably due to me being also a registered massage therapist, but do I need to take my clothes off for Reiki? No. You do not have to do anything. Usually I get you all comfortable underneath the blankets and with the heated table and all that stuff, so that you're all nice and comfy and cozy, and then I just put my hands wherever I need to, as long as you're okay with that. So another question that I get a lot of is, how will I react? What will I feel? And that is, there is no right or wrong way for anybody to feel or react any which way. I've had people burst into tears. I've had people start laughing, sometimes both. I've had people fall asleep and snoring in my face. I've had a lot of different reactions, and all of them are fantastic. When most people tell me when I put my hands on them, once they've sit there for a couple of minutes, my hands get really, really hot, is what I've been told. And from there, once they feel, sometimes people feel the energy moving through them as a nice warm feeling, or as a cool feeling like a tingling. Sometimes they feel nothing at all. And again, whatever you feel or however you react is amazing. So now we're going to talk about some benefits and cautions to Reiki. So the benefits to Reiki are virtually limitless. Just to name a few, really, there's headaches, insomnia, anxiety. It's a big one for anxiety. The very big bonus to Reiki itself is that, if you think about it this way, if you have a car and that's low on gas and the battery's not kind of working a little bit shadily, once you get the battery serviced and the gas refilled, you're not so nervous to step on the gas anymore and figure out what's going to happen to your car. The cautions to Reiki, other than the main obvious ones about, let's say you have a broken bone, then I highly suggest you go see the doctor or a hospital. They can set the bone, and then Reiki can help with the after effects of that, the PTSD that you would get from that. But other than that, The only really big caution to Reiki is if somebody doesn't want Reiki. If their energy doesn't want Reiki or they themselves don't want Reiki, then you just don't give them Reiki. So a side note about Reiki is that you can send it long distance. For example, you can have the intention to send it out to a big event that's happening, a wedding, a job interview, an exam, a hot date, but that is totally outside my scope of practice. Something from the past, something that it just keeps popping up in your head or within you, and then you just want to have it to calm down a little bit. You can send Reiki that way. If you want to learn more about Reiki, I am planning on putting out some Reiki videos with the Simplicity channel. However, at the moment we're starting with intuition building and with energy basics. Thank you to Kelly from Simplicity for explaining Reiki to us today. Now don't forget, if you like the video, please like and subscribe to the channel, to the video and the channel.